This is a place not for noise, but for understanding. We do not only speak of attraction, we study it. If you are new here, understand this first. Many men struggle in silence with one question: how do I attract someone who does not seem to want me? Life, love, and desire are never clear lines. They are made of shadow and light together. A woman may not show interest at first, but that does not mean the path is closed. Often, a small change in your thoughts, your energy, or your actions can change everything. If you have ever looked at her and said to yourself, "I have no chance," stop there, because that belief is heavier than reality itself. Every person deserves respect, connection, and love. And many times, the smallest inner shift creates the greatest emotional change. Today we speak of simple and strong principles, not tricks. Principles that can turn distance into closeness and silence into connection. Do not wait for the perfect moment. A wise man creates the moment through calm and deliberate action. Confidence, presence, and emotional control are your tools. Use them gently, never forcefully. Be seen, not loud. Remember this always. Everything begins with inner steadiness and a quiet smile. Eye contact is not just looking, it is communication without words. Do not stare, do not rush. Be intentional. When you speak to her, rest your attention gently on her left eye. Research suggests this can awaken trust and emotional bonding. But even without science, the truth remains the same. A calm and honest gaze creates safety. Breathe, stay present, and let your eyes say what words do not need to say. I see you, I respect you, you matter. Not in a forced way, not in a needy way, but in a grounded and peaceful way. Understand this truth of life. Words can deceive, but the eyes rarely do, and when your eyes carry warmth, control, and quiet confidence, you become unforgettable. And that is how connection begins, not by chasing, but by being. Section 2. The Scent of Subtle Seduction. Let us now speak of something quiet but powerful, your scent. Many overlook it, yet it speaks before words do. Studies suggest that a pleasant fragrance does more than increase confidence. It shapes how others feel around you. Scent is closely tied to memory and emotion. What you wear becomes part of how she remembers you. Choose wisely. Not something loud or cheap, not something that demands attention, but something clean, subtle, and honest. Let it match who you are. When your scent fits your nature, it becomes your invisible signature. Imagine you are not there, yet she notices a familiar trace in the air, the same scent you wore when you stood close to her. In that moment, her mind returns to you. This is the quiet strength of scent. It anchors emotion. It creates comfort. It builds familiarity. A good fragrance does not shout, it reassures. If you are calm and grounded, choose woody or musky tones. If you are intense and thoughtful, choose spice or dark citrus. These small choices create intimacy without effort, and that is real power. Section 3. Natural ways to calm the mind so your true self can be felt. Anxiety is a common obstacle. It is natural to feel nervous, especially when interest is uncertain. But understand this, anxiety is not an enemy to fight. It is a signal to steady yourself. There are natural ways to support calm and balance. L-theanine, found in green tea, helps quiet the nervous system while keeping the mind clear. Ashwagandha helps reduce stress by lowering cortisol, allowing you to stay composed under pressure. Magnesium glycinate helps release tension and supports deep rest, so you rise stronger the next day. When the body is calm, the mind follows. And when you are calm, your real character shows itself. Attraction does not grow from constant self-monitoring. It grows when you are present, authentic, and at ease. That is when connection flows without force. Section 4. Call someone who already loves you. Before you meet her, before the date or the simple walk together, take one small action. Call someone who knows you well. A parent, a close friend, a sibling. Someone whose voice reminds you that you matter. This works because support calms the body. It lowers stress and brings emotional balance. It reminds you that you are already valued, already enough. You are not seeking approval, you are sharing presence. Carry this calm into the meeting. When you enter relaxed, smiling, and centered, she will feel it. This is confidence without pride, assurance without need. Such a man does not chase connection. He invites it. She may not know what changed, but she will feel it, and she will want to remain near that grounded strength. Section 5. Abandon the predictable date. Seek instead an emotional experience. Many men follow the same script. Dinner, movie, coffee. Safe, familiar, but unremarkable. If you wish to shift how she perceives you, you must create emotion. Take her somewhere that sparks excitement, curiosity, or even a hint of adrenaline. A spontaneous road trip, a secret concert, an unusual exhibit, salsa dancing, axe throwing, zip lining. These experiences stir memory and feeling. When you evoke thrill or wonder, she links those emotions to you. Psychologists call this misattribution of arousal. Make her heart race, and she will notice why. In these moments, she sees you outside the box of ordinary perception. Perhaps she thought of you only as a friend. Now she glimpses adventure, and her view begins to shift. Section 6. Show confidence in subtle, social ways. How you treat others matters as much as how you treat her. Be respectful and warm to waiters, bartenders, and everyone around, not to impress, but because genuine confidence flows through your entire presence. Calmly navigate social interactions, smile easily, speak clearly, treat others with dignity. She notices this instinctively. You appear socially competent, composed, and capable. That steadiness, paired with charm, is rare. It relaxes her, showing she can trust you in any situation. Section 7. Pay the bill quietly and assertively. Many men falter here. Do not announce your payment or seek recognition. Wait for a small moment, perhaps when she steps away, and handle it calmly, without words or fanfare. This act signals initiative without need for praise, generosity without validation, and control without dominance. Real confidence is quiet. When she returns to find it handled, she will sense maturity and feel emotionally safe in your presence. Section 8. Do not rush the kiss. Preserve the mystery. One of the most common mistakes is trying to seal the evening too soon. Restraint is far more compelling than eagerness. End the night with a warm hug and sincere words. I had a wonderful time. Leave enough unsaid to spark curiosity. Let her mind linger on what comes next. Let her anticipate, imagine, and desire the next encounter. This gentle tension, this quiet pull is far more memorable than any hurried kiss. Because when something is left unsaid, unspoken, it gains weight. It pulls at the mind and heart. This is how mystery grows. This is how you shift from the man she overlooked to the man she cannot stop thinking about. Let us be honest. Attraction is not about clever lines or carefully planned dates. It is about who you become in her presence, and more importantly, who you are when she is not around. Most men fail here. They focus only on her thoughts, her feelings, her attention. True attraction begins within. It begins with a deep shift in mindset. Section 9. Master the Stoic art of self-improvement. Understand this. Women are drawn not to perfection, wealth, or fame, but to men who evolve. Men who refine themselves, mentally and emotionally, each day. Stoicism is the guide. Stoicism is not coldness or suppression of feeling. It is mastery over your reactions, focus on what you can control, and cultivation of inner calm. When a woman senses a man who does not spiral from rejection, who does not chase, who does not tie his worth to her approval, she notices. She cannot label him. He is grounded. He is complete within himself, and that alone makes her wish to earn his attention. Begin small. Read, lift, set daily goals, practice stillness, remove anxiety triggers, social media, comparison, desperate habits. When you are emotionally centered, women sense it. They lean in, Section 10. Build psychological tension through presence. There is a subtle force in attraction. Presence, a balance between closeness and distance, warmth and restraint, interest and mystery. It is felt when you are with her and remain calm, comfortable in your skin, unconcerned with forcing outcomes. Rarely found, but profoundly magnetic. Most men overinvest, overtalk, overtry. The men who draw women naturally sit in silence, listen more than they speak with measured intention, let eye contact carry meaning. This creates tension. She wonders what you are thinking. She leans forward. She chases just a little. When she thinks of you more than you think of her, the dynamic shifts entirely. Section 11. Speak less, feel more. Do not speak to impress her. Speak to express yourself. Let words fall slowly, with feeling, and pause. Let energy carry meaning. Brag not, overshare not, be present. Share what moves you, what drives you, what matters to you. When you speak from this grounded, honest, self-respecting place, you are no longer like every other man she has met. You become real, memorable. That energy lingers long after you leave. Section 12. Reinforce her safety, not just her interest. If she seemed uninterested at first, it may be because she did not yet feel safe to see you differently. Attraction requires trust, not only physical trust, but emotional trust. Security opens doors that desire alone cannot. Every small action matters. How you open a door, how you handle disagreement, how you listen, each gesture should say the same thing. You are safe with me. I do not seek to conquer you. I wish only to understand you. When a woman feels this safety, she lowers her walls, and when her walls fall, her heart opens. Even a woman who once ignored you may begin to truly see you for the first time. Section 13. Attraction is energy, not effort. Let this truth settle. Attraction flows from the energy you carry, not the effort you expend. Gifts, perfect messages, meticulously planned dates. They mean little if your energy speaks neediness. Calm, grounded, purposeful energy, however, is felt without words. Stop chasing. Begin radiating. Let us bring it together. You have learned the steps. Eye contact that sparks emotional connection, scent that leaves an invisible signature, subtle ways to show presence without pressure, and social confidence that conveys, I am who I am. And that is enough. Real attraction does not come from clever lines or grand gestures, it comes from emotional gravity. You do not win her over, you draw her in. Most men err by trying to convince, to impress, to compete. True attraction is not earned by persuasion. It is felt when your presence shifts perception. You become the man who does not chase, but quietly pulls, who knows the weight of silence, who smiles with his eyes, listens with full attention, and respects his own peace. That man need not plead for love. He becomes the standard. Let her be curious. Women are drawn to mystery, mastery, and meaning. Let her wonder, why did he not kiss me immediately? Why do I feel safe with him though I barely know him? Why does his presence linger in my memory? Why do I check my phone for him even when I was indifferent before? That curiosity creates emotional momentum. Let her lean in. When the dynamic shifts from pursuit to polarity, she begins to seek you, not the other way around. Here is a truth rarely spoken but always felt. A man's value lies in how he makes her feel about herself. Does she feel seen, understood, respected, beautiful? Not because of words, but because your energy affirms her. If yes, she will respect you, and respect is the foundation of real attraction. Remember this, you do not need every woman to like you, not even her. You need only to become a man so emotionally centered, so internally fulfilled, so calm and purposeful, that when she notices, it is not because you begged for attention, it is because you became impossible to ignore. Next time you see a woman who does not yet notice you, do not shrink, do not chase, do not resent. Smile, stand tall, and silently tell yourself, she does not know me yet, but she will. Attraction is not a trick, it is transformation, and you are already on the path. Consider this. The lessons you just absorbed are not simply for attracting someone. They are lessons for life, for calm in the storm, for steadiness in the face of challenge, for presence that others cannot ignore. If this resonated, click like, share it with those who seek insight rather than shortcuts, and subscribe to continue exploring life, relationships, and self-mastery. Every time you return to these ideas, you strengthen your emotional gravity, your inner stability, and your ability to connect meaningfully. In the end, it is not about chasing approval, it is about embodying your value until the world cannot help but notice.